Oh guys, probably the best video you're happiest you've seen me in a long time. Here's what happened today. Dodgers newly acquisition outfielder Mookie Betts, 13 years. He's here to stay. So during this quarantine, I've always been so stressed out. What if we cancel the season and Mookie goes to the Phillies? That would piss me off to the max. But so happy he's here to stay. And so let's talk about what's going on with Mookie Betts and what this means to the Dodgers and the league in general. First off, kudos to Mookie Betts for getting this extension. So I said, this is a great move. It's just, here's what I hope. I don't know the language, the actual salary year by year. I'll check the app called Spot Track for that. It's for any app if you want to know exactly what the guys are getting paid. So they're saying it's $392, but yes, note well, this season's prorated, so don't read all the correct numbers. So what he's getting paid around for this year is just really 10 to 12 million. So that's cuts off some of his salary. So they better front load it. So I don't know exactly. So it has to be front loaded, but I don't know if Betts wants it. But that will help the fans. It'll help the team. Just even if he doesn't front load it, it is what it is. Payroll's gonna be bad for a little while, but once David Price goes, it'll get better. So still very excited for Mookie Betts to come to LA. So, how Mookie Betts, he's 27, right? He's gonna be 28 at the end of the season. That's how old I'll be once this contract is over. Can't believe it. I'm very excited for Mookie Betts. Bring us some titles. And 2020 has been the worst year, but if the Dodgers win the title, it will be completely flipped, of course. It's a crappy year, but as of now, there's only one group of people that are winning 2020, and you should know who they are. I'll tell you, Chiefs fans. And there's absolutely no one winning 2020. A single person, unless your name's Patrick Mahomes or Mookie Betts, because you both just got paid $800 million between these two big contracts in the year 2020. I can't believe it. Really, Betts is getting the better deal because Mahomes football is not guaranteed too. So just wish football had guaranteed contracts, but just hopefully they're playing too. Very happy about really today. Just trying to focus on Mookie Betts' extension and what this means. If anyone got robbed, there's a few people, victims, if there's anyone offended by this deal, there's maybe Bellinger or Buehler. And the Red Sox, of course, because I heard there was some talks about Mookie just coming to Dodgers for a year and then coming back to the Red Sox. If that happens to the Red Sox, that's the best, because the Chapman effect, I call it, because when Chapman got traded to the Cubs and they for Gleyber Torres and whoever, both parties won that trade because Cubs got their title, but really the true winner of that trade is the Yankees because you got Gleyber Torres for free. You got him for free because you just sent Chapman over for a few moments. You weren't in the race. You gave up Chapman. He came back. Best case scenario. But that's not happening for Boston. And they get Verdugo. Finally, he gets some playing time over there. For a while, I knew it was time for him to go. So, hopefully he does. Good luck to him over there. I really hope he has a good career. Hopefully he does better in the AL East. But the loser of this deal, Cody Bellinger, it's because he's not going to get a big contract, but I have problems with Bellinger. Great player. He's great. It's I would trade him for Christian Yelich. That in a heartbeat. Because Yelich and Bellinger the same player. It's just Bellinger has the defense. Their bat's the same. it's like these two skills like swap out for one another. Like Yelich has the consistency, but while Bellinger has like the glove. So what's gonna happen is like Bellinger's gonna be in center because Betts is gonna be our right fielder full time for like the next 12 years. So, but he might move to second later, or if there's a DH. Once Bellinger get consistent, he's gonna get paid too. Buehler's gonna get paid, but I thought I was gonna see Betts only get like a 5. It's like Bellinger's not getting $300 million. I can tell you that right now, he is not getting $300 million. Walker Buehler on the other side, he might get 300, but he's gonna be like 27 when he walks in. I would want him like till like maybe I would just get like. What we made a little mistake with Betts was like we overshot at him, but that's what Betts kind of wanted. He's a super good player, but what I would have done was two $250 million deals like at the same time, one for Bellinger, one for Betts, because that would be fair. Because like remember when Bryce Harper signed his deal with the Phillies last year, he took a pay cut, like, and then everyone else says, "Oh, MLB players are greedy." Look at Bryce Harper. Look at him right now. Look at him. Because like what he did was he took a pay cut, $25 million, realizing like, oh, we can still add like Realmuto, Gregorius, Segura, Zach Wheeler. Like, that's what Betts should have done. But hey, Dodgers are also a bigger market than the Phillies too, so like the Dodgers are able to do that. So, like, and then how are we gonna pay Kershaw too? Like, I don't see Kershaw getting another $30 million. He might go. He probably will go down to like 25. He might get like, at the most, what Zach Wheeler's making, but so he would probably get like 2/3 of what he probably get like a 2-year 2/3 of what he's getting. Option for 3. That's what I'm gonna see with Kershaw though. He's not getting another 7-year deal. That's for sure. His like prime is over. Unless. And no, not everyone's like Justin Verlander, but if we can do that, and then just get like a Verlander. And you know, Verlander's prime is like, they said his prime is 27, but really his prime is right now, because I'm very sorry for that guy because he's cheating. He's on around to cheat team. And no, he didn't cheat. He did it right. Bellinger loses out. He's not getting 300. Dodgers can't pay him unless Steve Ballmer becomes the owner.
Ethan, what are you talking?
A video I'm doing. A little air, I'll get that out of there.
Sorry.
Bellinger's not getting 300, that's for sure. Unless he goes to another team, I said. Probably going to get what Yelich makes exactly, like, same exact contract. He'll probably get a little less, like probably 190 over 7. Maybe 190 over, what's 190 over 6? I can check. That's in the 30s, no. He probably make 26 million. He's gonna make like 26 million over 6 years. 208 million over 8. That's what Bellinger's getting. Probably like a year before his free agent year, cause like. But he's also a good fielder too. He's like really good defense. Like 208 over 8. That's what Bellinger's estimate is. Because like you're not gonna pay both. Like Betts is like a whole new level. Like Bellinger's just really good. And here's the irony: Bellinger's higher on Diamond Dynasty, but why? Betts is the better player. Like I see Betts far better than Bellinger. Bellinger's more power, Betts still like way more consistent and faster. And just got the news for all you fans of the Los Angeles Angels. Mike Trout is playing. Only exception probably when he has to witness the birth for his first child. That's the right move. He needs to be there. For every man has to be there when their first child's born. So go out there, show his newborn son in August what he's been doing. Maybe his son even gets up there. That would be amazing. That would be amazing if that happened. And just We're like Mike Trout Jr. That's just the name I'm thinking, but that could happen. Still, this deal with Mookie Betts, he's averaging around $30 million a year, and that's a steal. If we can win 1 or 2 titles with him, that is a steal. And yes, at the end, a bunch of us people are gonna hate this deal when he gets older, but the best case scenario, he's like Justin Verlander, where he's a fine wine. But I don't really see that in Betts or Lindor. I don't see that in these kind of players because I don't like Yelich. I kind of see Yelich. And Lindor is not getting a 10-year deal. That's for sure, because how he plays, he's not getting a 10-year deal. Lindor at most, I think he's probably gonna get probably 210 over for 7 years, $30 million, maybe 224, whatever David Price got, that same contract. That's what Lindor's gonna probably get. Baez might get another year though. It's Baez could go he's not getting a 9-year. Lindor's a year younger though too, so probably Lindor get an 8, Baez get Lindor get a 7, Baez get a 6. So anyone ever made $198. I said. So Baez and Lindor, what I'm seeing is they're gonna have a $200 million. They're not gonna go into the 300, sadly, but they deserve it. Just their kind of play, how they play. I don't think they're gonna last. It's because they're more prone for injury. So maybe Baez if he can learn to play third. If Baez goes to the American League, he's gonna get a long-term deal. If not, he's not getting a long-term deal. He's only getting a 10-year deal if he goes to the American League. Same with Lindor. If his back can get a little bit. Even for Lindor's getting a shorter deal. Probably a 7, maybe a 6-year 204. So 34 times. He's going to get what I'm estimating for Francisco Lindor. He will stay in Cleveland, I'm thinking. He's not going to go anywhere. So I just don't see him going anywhere. So $204 million for 6 years. I think that's what Cleveland's gonna get. I don't think anybody's ever got 200 over 6. No one ever got 200 million in 6 years. Not even basketball players. They get higher annual values. So he'd probably get 200 million 6 years front loaded. So these middle infielders you can't give them as longer term deals. And what about Soto and poor Acuna? That guy screwed. I said, if he was in the market even right now, he'd get big money. He would get a 300 right now. But Juan Soto doesn't have an extension yet. So what am I gonna see him get? How old is he? He's only 21. He's gonna get a 14-year deal. He's going, next man to go in the 400s is Juan Soto. He will get in the 300s. But more like the 200 though. It's he's going to be 26 when he goes in as a free agent, but Harper was a free agent that same year, so he's only 5 years older than me. Juan Soto, that's crazy. So I can check how old Juan Soto is. Not 400 million. He might go in the 500s. Soto's that good. He's gonna go in the 500s, but the Nationals are also in a financial crisis with Scherzer, Strasburg. Probably get maybe 320, and he is getting a long-term deal soon. It's imminent. Juan Soto, he's gonna be he will be the next person to go in the 400 million. The 400 million club, but before Bellinger, it's just he's 21. He's performing so well. he will get in that club. So Juan Soto, I'm estimating like at the minimum, right? If they just decide to give him an extension like right now, 320 over 10. But like the Nationals also, their financial issue. That would be a good deal for them. Like build around him for a while, and Robles too. Like great deal for them. So like, I think that's what for Juan Soto. He's probably gonna get a 320. 10. That's what I'm saying at the minimum. $32 million a year. He's worth that. What he's doing at age 21, he's like so 31, probably $31.5 million underpaid. But he's being that paid right now. Like, he is the next Mike Trout. That is for sure. How we're seeing it, how he's performing, like it's either gonna be like Soto or Acuna, and then Acuna's really screwed because like he would have got like a $200 million extension if they could. Like, probably get like 160 over 5, but like, probably wait it out until he goes to arbitration anyway. So like, he's gonna get Soto's getting a big contract, but I don't think till like arbitration. It's like, it's gonna be crazy this season. 60 games in a short amount of time. It's gonna be exciting. No fans though, but at least Mookie is an extension. Made my day. Probably made this entire quarantine. So all I need now is the Dodgers bring a title. I'm out. Y'all be safe.